Hello fans of Defender Sports, hope you're enjoying the game whether you're a friend or family member of a player or coach or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. But going into each and every game, there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has, and that's a game plan. If these players and coaches are willing to put this much time into planning for a game, how much more important is putting together a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, but if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, we've been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things more important than finances, while being good stewards of the resources God has entrusted to their care. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media. Check out our podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or your favorite podcast app, or schedule a complimentary meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money.
Game of this 7-inning doubleheader. This is the matchup. It would be Dordt Defenders versus the Mount Marty team. Here in the first game, Mount Marty took the victory 5-4 in 10 innings, just able to outlast the Defenders. On the mound, as this ball is hit to Harris, Harris makes a throw to first base and retires Brandon Cordes, bringing us to 1 out here in the first inning. On the mound for the Defenders is Diego Benitez coming with a record of 1-3, ERA of 12.3 in 26.1 innings with 23 strikeouts. As Josh Mayers comes up to the bat, Mayers entering today has a 3.07 average as he faces off against Benitez. Following Mayers will be number 14, Billy Hancock, then Bodie Waller, Zane Sally, Kiko Nunez, Ethan Wishon, Tommy Alitz, Cade Koletsky, and that rounds up their order. The count is now 0-2. In the field for the Defenders, behind the plate, we have Juan Sanchez calling the game for Diego Benitez as Diego gets his first strikeout of the day, bring us to 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Third base, we have Ethan Hogestegger, shortstop Jason Carrick, second base Logan DeVries, first base Caden Davis. In right field, we have Nolan Christensen, in center field Logan Harris, and then in left field Anthony Rodriguez. This first pitch is swung on and fouled away just to the backstop in front of us. This number 14, Billy Hancock, entering this game. He has a .319 average. Hancock in our last game with a pair of hits. as he grounds this one to this hole in shortstop. Harris roams to his right and makes the throw across his body to retire Hancock to end the side for Mount Marty. Up next, we will see the defenders, top of the lineup, Logan Harris, Nolan Christensen, and Juan Sanchez. We'll be back here in a minute at Open Space Park.
We understand how complex the financial landscape can be to navigate. Our goal is to free up your hands so that you can focus on what is most important in life.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
Hello and welcome back to the bottom of the first here in this contest between Dordt and Mount Marty. On the mound for Mount Marty is Clayton Chip Chase, I believe, number 24. He comes in with a record of 3-3, ERA of 4.07 in 42 innings pitched with 31 strikeouts. So far, batters are hitting .263 against Chip Chase, and this is his 9th appearance. And he is facing this Dordt defender lineup featuring Logan Harris, Nolan Christensen, Juan Sanchez, Dylan Stanley filling in at DH in the cleanup spot, Anthony Rodriguez, Logan DeVries, Jason Carrig, Caden Davis, and rounding up the lineup, Trevor Jackson. Coming up to bat to lead off for the defenders, number 20, Logan Harris, the center fielder this game. He played left field in our last game, but has shifted over to center field. Harris steps in for the first pitch. Chip Chase with the delivery. This one swung on and missed by Harris. The defensive situation for Mount Marty looks like this. We have Billy Hancock behind the plate calling the game for Clayton Chip Chase. We have Kiko Nunez at first base, Ethan Wishon at second base, as this one is in for a strike. Brandon Cordes at shortstop, Tommy Alitz at third base, Josh Mayers in left, Zane Sally in center, and Cade Koletsky in right field. 0-2 is the count here for Logan Harris as Chip Chase delivers. This one swung on and dropped just into shallow left field, and Harris leads off the game for the defenders with a base hit to left field, bringing up number 13, Logan Christensen. Christensen entering play today with a .327 average, which leads the team. 33 hits in 101 at-bats. Very good stat line for Christensen this year. The right fielder. Christensen awaits the first pitch of the bat. Squares up to bunt, but decides to pull back as this one comes in as a strike. Fastball just on the right-hand side of the plate. Christensen just 10 RBIs on the season. However, he does have 4 doubles and 13 runs. On base percentage of .424 as this one comes in on his hands and he fouls it off right towards this Mount Marty dugout on the right over here. Beautiful evening out here at Open Space Park. About low to mid 50s, almost no wind, which is a rarity here in Sioux Center, as some of you may know. And the defenders are looking to split this doubleheader with Mount Marty as they, as I mentioned earlier, defeated the defenders 4-5 in the first contest. Chip Chase delivers, tries to pick off Harris at first base, but he is able to get back. Chip Chase keeping him honest over there on the base pass. Harris takes his lead as Christensen looks in for the pitch. The 0-2 comes in and is swung on and chopped to the right side of the infield. Second baseman Ethan Wishon is able to get the throw over in time to retire Nolan Christensen. However, Christensen is able to get Harris over to second base and give the defenders a runner in scoring position, looking and threatening to score. Juan Sanchez steps in, coming in with a .253 average. However, 12 RBIs, 2 home runs, 3 doubles, 22 hits in 87 plate appearances. Sanchez looking to do some damage here as this one just goes low, bringing us to a 1-0 count in favor of Juan Sanchez. Sanchez, the catcher here, looks in for the second pitch of the at-bat. This one is hammered to center field, going back, and able to make the catch is Zane Sally. However, advancing on the play is Logan Harris. So Juan Sanchez with the long flyout just at the front of the warning track, just in front of a 380 mark in dead center field. He gave it a good drive, but just not far enough to get over the fence. However, Logan Harris just 90 feet from scoring now. Coming up to bat now for the defenders is their DH, Dylan Stanley. Stanley coming into play today with a .305 average, as this one misses low and away. Stanley, 6 home runs, 26 RBIs, 8 doubles, 36 hits, and 118 plate appearances so far for the defenders. Stanley has missed his last couple games due to, as he swings and misses the 1-0 delivery, bringing us to a 1-1 count. Stanley has missed his last few games due to a shot to the head he took a week ago here against Jamestown in the second game of their doubleheader. However, Stanley has recovered, thankfully, and is here and back in the lineup today. And he is in a good position to drive in a run for the defenders if he's able to square up a ball here. 1-1, misses, and here comes Harris, and he's going to score easily. And the defenders jump out to an early 1-0 lead against Mount Marty. Once again, the wild pitch, just catcher Billy Hancock not able to quite keep it in front of him, and it bounces and goes all the way to this deep backstop. And Harris able to come in and score for the defenders. 2-1 count here for Dylan Stanley. Once again, defenders up 1-0 after that wild pitch that gets the backstop. This one misses low, bringing Stanley to a 3-1 count. Hitters count here now for Stanley. He can choose a pitch. Stanley, .525 slugging percentage, certainly has power. 6 home runs, as pointed out. Swings through this one, bringing us to a full count. 3-2, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Defenders up 1-0. Chip Chase ready with the delivery, shaking off his catcher Hancock a few times. Goes into his windup. This one is swung on a miss by Stanley. Chip Chase gets his first strikeout of the day, but the defenders able to score in the first inning, bring this game to 1-0. We'll be back with you in just a minute for the top of the second inning.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University and sponsored by Sioux Center Health Therapy, partnering with Dordt University to provide quality care to all athletes. Sioux Center Health Therapy. And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
family, farm, business, community. People's Bank, where values matter.
Welcome back now to the top of the second inning here in our second game of the doubleheader between Mount Marty and Dordt. Diego Benitez able to retire the top of the Mount Marty lineup in quick order in just 8 pitches, as this one is swung on and flown into deep left field, and this one is out and gone. So Bodie Waller able to drive one the opposite way, and that one just kept drifting back, and was just enough to get over that 310 sign in left field. So quickly Mount Marty strikes back and evens up the game 1-1. Bodie Waller, the DH for this Mount Marty team. That was his 6th home run of the year, 39th RBI. Certainly has some power, 10 doubles as well. Impressive plate discipline by Waller. You're able to go the other way there. As Zane Sally steps in, takes a pitch low for ball 1. Zane Sally coming in with a .277 average into play today. 31 hits as he fouls this one back. 31 hits in 112 plate appearances, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs. 1-1 is the count. Diego with the delivery. This one gets the outside corner, bring us to a 1-2 count. And this one is swung through and missed by Sally, and Diego earns his 2nd strikeout of the day. Bring us to 1 out, 1-1 in the top of the second inning here after the solo home run from Bodie Waller to short left field. Stepping in now for Mount Marty, number 60, Kiko Nunez. He grounds it to the second baseman, Logan DeVries, who was able to make the throw over to Trevor Jackson. My apologies, who's ever to make the throw over and retire Kiko Nunez. This one was playing right into the defender's shift. Apparently they had some prior knowledge on Nunez's swing plane, or where he likes to hit the ball. And now number 13, Ethan Wishon steps in. This one chopped just up to Diego. Diego takes his time, delivers a throw, and retires the 7 up this game thanks to the solo home run from Bodie Waller. We'll be back with you in a minute here at Open Space Park. All right, hello and welcome back to the bottom of the second here in this contest between Mount Marty and the Dordt Defenders. Due up for the Defenders is Anthony Rodriguez, Logan DeVries, and Jason Carrig in the 5, 6, and 7 spots for this Defender lineup. Rodriguez, with his first plate appearances of the day, coming in with a .282 average, looking to get this inning started for the Defenders. Chip Chase with the delivery. This one is able to get in there and Rodriguez swings through the first pitch, bringing us to an 0-1 count. Rodriguez, 20 hits, 4 home runs, 5 doubles in 71 plate appearances, 37 RBIs, driven a lot of runs for this defender's squad as he fouls this one right back to the Dordt dugout. Chip Chase looking to keep the defenders from putting some runs up on the board again this inning after the defenders were able to score on a wild pitch in the first inning. This one fouled off again, going right towards the football stadium here to the right of our field. I understand there's a soccer game going on right now over there. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. 0-2 is the count here for Rodriguez. Looks in ready to receive the delivery from Chip Chase. Swung on and missed, and Chip Chase earns his second strikeout of the day as Rodriguez is retired on 4 pitches. Stepping into the box now is number 2, Logan DeVries. DeVries comes into play today with a .283 average, 28 hits, 3 home runs, 6 doubles, 21 RBIs. DeVries looking to get a hit here. Earlier today, the Defenders softball team, who is playing against College of St. Mary out in Nebraska, was able to earn a sweep of their doubleheader against St. Mary, winning the first game 1-0 and the second game 14-2 in just 5 innings. They were able to get that 8-run rule, where after 5 innings, if you are up by 8 or more, you are automatically granted the game, as this one drops in for a strike. Defenders softball team now moving to a record of 30 and bear with me one moment, please. I'll get you that record in just a second. 30-10 for the Defenders. They now are 20-4 home, 11-5 in the conference. So the Defenders softball team have a very successful year, as this one is swung on and missed, and Chip Chase picks up his second strikeout in a row and third total of the contest as DeVries is retired quickly. Stepping up to the box now for the Defenders is their shortstop, Jason Carrig. Coming into play today, Carrig is hitting .314, 43 hits, 2 home runs, 15 RBIs in 137 plate appearances. Carrig looking to perhaps start a 2-out rally for the Defenders here. Takes this one for a strike. Fastball on the outer half of the plate from Carrig. Chip Chase with the delivery incoming on the 0-1. This one swung on and hit to the first baseman, Nunez, who is able to run over and retire Carrig, thus bringing the second inning to an end. We'll be back with you in one moment here at Open Space Park.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
And brought to you by Furniture Mart. Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, window treatments at your local Furniture Mart, family owned and located downtown Sioux Center.
All right, hello and welcome back to the top of the third inning here in Sioux Center at Open Space Park. Diego Benitez is looking to face the 8, 9, and 1 spots of this Mount Marty order. Tommy Elites, Cade Koletsky and Brandon Cordes due up. Stepping in first will be Tommy Elites, the third baseman. Elites hitting a mild 100 batting average on the year so far. Just one hit in 10 plate appearances with 1 RBI. Just a small sample size for him, though, as this one misses low, bringing us to a 2-0 count. As I was mentioning, the Dordt women's softball team has a 30-10 record, which places them 5th place in the GPAC standings, as Elites is able to line a ball straight up the middle for a leadoff single for Mount Marty. Like I said, though, Dordt softball 5th in the GPAC now at 30-10, just behind Midland, Briarcliff, Morningside, and Northwestern, who all have better, not necessarily better overall record, but better GPAC conference records. Northwestern 15-2, as this one is squared up and bunted, popped up a little bit behind Sanchez, but not able to get there in time. Elites with that liner up the middle, just his second hit of the year, but only in 11 plate appearances, so that will increase his average quite a lot as Cade Koletsky stands in, ready to receive the pitch from Benitez. Koletsky with a 158 batting average coming in to play today. 9 hits and 57 at-bats, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs for Koletsky as he takes a ball low, bringing us to a 1-1 count. Koletsky looking to start a rally here for the Mount Marty team. Swings on and misses, bringing us to a 1-2 count for Benitez. Dordt Golf had a meet today over in Vermilion. I believe that Freddie Bullock ended up having the best score for the defenders as Benitez gets another strikeout. His third of the day in 3 innings. Thus bringing up Brandon Cordes, the shortstop. I believe Freddie Bullock shot a 2-under in his last 18 holes today. Dordt number 7 out of 13 team. And this one is hit over to Jackson, who gets it to DeVries, and DeVries able to turn and get to Davis. 5-4-3 double play there, executed beautifully by the defenders, which will bring us to the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll be back with you in a minute here on the Dordt Media Network.
So the new generation of leadership has really benefited from the benevolency of the past leadership.
We were busy from the get-go. They knew who I was, they know my name, they know my first name, they know my parents. It's a small town community with big town amenities. We're privileged to be able to support a place like a Jimmy John's and other franchises like it.
We focus on being a multi-generational boutique to reach as many women in town here that we can. Our goal is just to be a place that can empower women and also just have like the joys of fashion and just a place in town here that brings high fashion into our small town.
Seems like everyone is looking for ways to expand. People are talking about how to grow their businesses, where to find the people to grow their businesses, and just looking to the next best thing out there, whatever their field might be, including ours.
The biggest thing is the city is always growing and investing in the future, which is great to see as a business owner because you know it's not going away anytime soon. You can really put down roots here.
Leading off this bottom of the 3rd inning for the defenders will be the 8th spot for the defenders, Caden Davis, followed by Trevor Jackson and Logan Harris. Davis coming into play with a 248 average today as he takes one just at the knees for a strike 1. As I said, Davis is the 8th spot. Hitting, who is the first baseman for this game. He was in center field the first game, but Davis, as he throws his bat towards the Mount Marty dugout, thankfully it landed short. Davis just with a bit of a loose grip there. This one flung right towards the Mount Marty dugout. Hopefully no bad blood there. Davis hopefully able to hold on to his bat for the remainder of this at-bat. As I was saying, though, Davis coming into today with a 2.48 average, 25 hits, 6 home runs, 4 doubles in 101 at-bats. Obviously has very good power as he looks to receive this 0-2 pitch, which misses high and away, bringing this to a 1-2 count. Dordt women's softball with a pair of games coming up this weekend, looking to keep on their winning streak. As stepping up to the plate is number 15, Trevor Jackson, the third baseman in this game for the Defenders. Ethan Hogestegger played third base in the first game, but Trevor Jackson will get the call in this second game. Jackson awaiting the first pitch of the at-bat from Chip Chase. This one swung on and just landed right in front of the third baseman, Elites, who was able to deliver the throw across the diamond to Nunez and retire Jackson, and Chip Chase able to get through that at-bat in just one pitch. Now stepping up to the plate and bringing us to the top of the Defenders' order is Logan Harris. Harris looking to continue his good day at the plate. 1-for-1 thus far. Had a single in the first inning and came around to score the Defenders' lone run thus far as he takes a strike. 0-1 is the count here for Harris. Harris waiting the delivery, swings on and misses this one. Quickly down 0-2 in this at-bat. Harris looking to protect here against Chip Chase. Chip Chase, the 0-2 delivery. Begins his windup. And this one misses upstairs, a little bit high. Perhaps he was thinking he'd throw one out the zone to get Harris to chase, but Harris does not bite on the pitch. 1-2 count, 2 outs, 1-1 game here in the bottom of the third inning. This one swung on and popped up, drifting foul, it looks like, just over the Defenders' dugout. This one able to get far enough out of play. Harris with new life, so to speak. Count remains 1-1, 1-2, and we will do it all over again. Harris awaiting the 1-2 delivery. Chip Chase with the pitch. And this one is in there for a called strike 3. Harris disagreeing with the call, goes down looking, and Chip Chase able to earn his 4th K of the day. 4th strikeout, that is. And we will be back with you in a minute for the top of the 4th here on the Dordt Media Network.
This Dordt Media Network.
Hello and welcome back to the top of the fourth inning here at Open Space Park. Diego with the first pitch, able to throw an off-speed pitch just on the inside half of the plate. Called strike against Josh Mayers, the left fielder. Rushing in and trying to field it is Trevor Jackson, not able to handle it. That will go down as an E5. Mayers getting on base thanks to the error from Trevor Jackson. Now stepping into the box for Mount Marty will be their catcher in their 3-spot, Billy Hancock. Hancock grounded out to Logan Harris, Jason Carrig, the shortstop, in his first at-bat, as Diego attempts to pick off Mayers, keeping him honest over there at first base. Mayers, not much of a stolen base threat, just one stolen base on the year so far on one attempt, as this one is fouled off to the left, bringing us to a 0-1 count. Coming up for the Defender track team, both girls and guys, they had a meet today over in Vermilion, along with the golf team who also played in Vermilion today. But coming up on Wednesday, they will be over at Mount Marty, and then on Thursday, they will be at Drake Stadium in Des Moines, Iowa, along with going to Indianola, Iowa, over on Thursday. This one getting past Diego. Quickly given back to him. 0-2 is the count. Diego looking to take Hancock down in quick order. The 0-2 pitch. Diego throws over to first base once more. Checking Mayers. This one has been somewhat of a pitcher's duel thus far. Both pitchers with at least 4 strikeouts. Diego has 4 and Chip Chase has 5. Only 1 run allowed for both. The Defender run was, of course, unearned as it was on a wild pitch. However, the Mount Marty run driven in from a home run, as this one is lined into shallow right field. Getting in quickly is Christensen. And that will put runners on first and second with no outs for Mount Marty, as Hancock able to fight off the pitch from Benitez on the outside corner of the plate. Bring runners to first and second. No outs, 1-1 game here in Sioux Center. Now stepping into the box for Mount Marty will be number 10, Bodie Waller. Waller hit the home run in his first at-bat, of course. Looking to provide perhaps some insurance for Mount Marty. He instead decides to square up, and this one is going to go as an infield single for Waller. So Waller with an interesting set of at-bats. In the first at-bat, he hits a home run. In the second at-bat, he hits a bunt single. That is some variety of at-bats and some versatility for Waller right there. This one will load the bases up for Mount Marty with no outs, bringing Zane Sally, the center fielder, up for this Mount Marty team. This one is going to come inside and hit Sally, and he is going to get a free trip and RBI to first base, driving in Mayers. That will go as an unearned run, as Mayers got on base thanks to an error, thanks to an E5. So Diego hitting Sally there, thus bringing up Kiko Nunez, not the guy you want to see at the plate for if you're the Defenders. Nunez with 8 home runs this year, and this one is lined into the gap in right center field. That's going to score at least 1, if not 2. Coming in to score for Mount Marty is Bodie Waller and Billy Hancock, thus driving in 2 more runs are driven in for Mount Marty for Nunez. Nunez now with 33 RBIs in the year. After that 2 RBI single, he advances on the throw, bringing him to second. So second and third for Mount Marty. 4-1 game now. This game has been broken open a little bit here in this top of the fourth inning. Some productive at-bats from this Mount Marty lineup. Defender defense having a quick conference at the mound right now, giving Benitez a chance to catch his breath. Defender defense taking back some of their positions as the home plate umpire walks out to break up the meeting on the mound. So 3 runs scratched across here. So for the Mount Marty team, they're able to put up a crooked number here in the top of the fourth. And looking to add on to it as number 13, Ethan Wishon, their second baseman, steps into the box, looking to do some damage here for this Mount Marty team. Swung on and missing on the first pitch is Wishon. Wishon in his first at bat grounded out to Diego Benitez, just a little chopper right up the mound. This one delivered, it hits the outside corner, bringing us to an 0-2 count now for the defenders. As I said, though, lots of action for this Dordt track team coming up, as this one just misses low. Several events this weekend, including on Saturday. Also, Des Moines will be in Des Moines, Iowa, for some relays, as well as Indianola, Iowa. As mentioned, as this one has flown into left center field, drifting over is Harris, who makes the catch and delivers a throw to third. However, coming in to score for Mount Marty will be Saint Sally. Interesting decision there by Harris to deliver to third instead of home. Give Sally an opportunity to come in and score without contest. So that will be an earned run with Sean, who hits a sac fly to center field, increasing the lead of Mount Marty to 4 as they lead 5-1 up on against these Dordt defenders. Good block there by Sanchez, bringing the count to 1-0. Stepping in now is Tommy Alitz, who singled in his last at-bat, earning his second hit of the year thus far. Alitz looking to do more of the same in this at-bat. So the defenders digging themselves in a bit of a hole here thanks to some errors and some timely hits for this Mount Marty squad. This one misses inside, bringing us to a 2-0 count. 2-0 is the count, 1 out, 5-1 in the top of the fourth here in Sioux Center at Open Space Park. Lights are just starting to come on as the sun starts to set a little bit. This one delivered and catches the outside corner, bringing us to a 2-1 count. Mount Marty, as mentioned earlier, very impressive year thus far. 31-13, 14-9 in the conference. And this one is lined right back at Benitez, and he is going to catch Kiko Nunez trapped in between the base paths, and they are going to tag him out. And now diving back into first base is Alitz. So he will reach on a fielder's choice, and that will be, I believe it was, let's see here, who was the actual defensive position who tagged him out? So Carrig will get the put out, so it would be a 1-5-6 put out there on that play. Defenders able to keep Nunez from advancing and getting him out, thus getting rid of the threat in scoring position. So now Alitz over at first base will look to almost looked like he was going to steal there, but then pulled up at the last second as Cade Koletsky steps in for his second at-bat. Koletsky struck out in his first at-bat. swings through this one as well, bringing us quickly to an 0-2 count here. Defenders doing a good job executing the pickle, if you will, on that one, being able to catch Nunez and also able to retire him. That was quick thinking by Benitez there. He turned around and instead of delivering it to first base to get the lead runner, as this one hits off of Koletsky, he is arguing that he got hit and should be granted a free base, but the home place umpire, I think he believes that Koletsky offered at it. Gonna have a little discussion here, the home plate umpire. It looked like Koletsky, while he was trying to avoid the pitch, he might have come through and actually offered at the pitch at the same time, although it's hard to say for sure whether that is the case. It may have just been a natural reaction of him trying to get out of the way. The two field umpires having a quick concession here and coming back to talk to the Mount Marty head coach and batter. And they will grant him the hit by pitch there. So interesting call, interesting sequence of events there. And Koletsky will move to first base, and that will be Diego's second hit batter of the evening. Diego on the year has hit 4 batters thus far. This will be his 5th and 6th. Coach Bacon coming out to try to get an explanation to understand the situation a little better. Perhaps a little confusion from the Dordt sideline here, as they probably believe that Koletsky offered at the pitch. Once again, hard to say for sure whether or not he did. But anyway, stepping into the box for Mount Marty will be number 2, Brandon Cordes. In his last at-bat, Cordes grounded into a 5-4-3 double play, bringing the 3rd inning to a close. As this one is fouled off right to the defender dugout over here in the left. Bringing us to a 1-1 count, 2 outs. 5-1 is the score in favor of Mount Marty here in the top of the 4th inning. Mount Marty has scratched across 4 runs in this top of the 4th inning, looking to increase the lead. Benitez delivers a strike, bringing us to a 1-2 count, and Benitez looking to get out of this inning without any further damage. A few interesting plays have come across in this inning as Benitez delivers the pitch, and this one is fouled off once again. We saw a 1-5-6 put out on a pickle. We saw a hit batter. We've seen 2 hit batters. I apologize. We've seen a few. We've seen some air. We've seen an error. We've seen some singles. As this one is grounded to Carrick. Carrick comes up firing and able to make the scoop is Caden Davis. Nice scoop there by Davis. That one was in the dirt just a little bit. Good reaction time. And that will take us to the bottom of the 4th inning. Mount Marty puts across 4 runs, 4 hits, and leaves 2 on base. We will be back with you just in a minute here at Dordt Media Network.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
And sponsored by Sioux Center Health Therapy, partnering with Dordt University to provide quality care to all athletes. Sioux Center Health Therapy.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking
Hello and welcome back to Open Field Park. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, due up for the defenders will be number 13, Nolan Christensen, Juan Sanchez, and then Dylan Stanley. 2, 3, 4 hitters here for this Dordt lineup. Christensen takes a ball on this first at bat, bring us to a 1-0. This one missing low, 2-0 count here now in favor of Christensen. Christensen in his first at bat reached on a fielder's choice. Current standings in this GPAC conference as Christensen takes a strike. So Dordt is in last place currently in the GPAC, 4-18. This Mount Marty team 13-9 in the GPAC. After today, or currently, Mount Marty is 14-9 and Dordt is 4-19 after their first game of this two-game double header. At the top of the conference, we have Doan at 19-5, followed by Concordia, also 19-5. Morningside 17-6, Jamestown 11-10, Northwestern 12-11, Midland 10-14 as the 2-2 is delivered. And Christensen fouls this one off towards the bullpen over on Mount Marty's side of the field. Followed by Midland 10-14, Briarcliff 9-14, Hastings 6-16, Dakota Wesleyan 6-18. Then, as I stated earlier, Dordt 4-19 currently in the conference. That is 2-2 delivery. This one is chopped right to the second baseman Ethan Wishon, and he makes the throw over to Nunez and is able to retire Christensen on that 4-3 play there. If anyone is keeping track at home, that is how that would be marked. Now stepping into the box for his second at-bat of the day is Juan Sanchez. Flied out to deep center field in his first at-bat. Looking to get something started here, some momentum for the defenders. This one misses inside a little bit. 1-0 count here with one out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Defenders looking to strike back and earn some runs after that productive 4th inning for Mount Marty where they drove in 4 runs. As this one is swung on and hit sharply at the Mount Marty third baseman. However, he is able to recover, make a nice backhand play, and deliver a strike across the diamond. So Sanchez is taken down on just 2 pitches, and now stepping into the box with 2 outs is the DH for Dordt, Dylan Stanley. Stanley is struck out in his first at-bat, looking to get back at Chip Chase, and Chip Chase has really flown through his defender order. Only 42 pitches thus far in 4 innings. Chip Chase with 5 strikeouts already. He has made quick work of this defender lineup. 0-1 is the count here for Stanley. Stanley swings through this second pitch, not able to connect on it, bring us to an 0-2 count. 0-2 here, 2 outs, 5-1 is the score, 5-1 in advantage, in Mount Marty's advantage here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Stanley takes a pitch outside, bringing the count to a 1-2. As I was saying earlier, this is the second game of a doubleheader. Dordt was defeated 5-4 in this previous game. That was quite a long endeavor. Went into the 10th inning. There's some stellar pitching from both sides in that game. As we have a 2-2 count. Chip Chase starting his windup. Delivers this one just a little bit low. Chip Chase thought he got Stanley there. Home plate umpire said it missed just a little bit. Chip Chase not happy with the call, but I think it might have been the correct one. Full count here. The bottom of the 2nd inning. 2 outs. Stanley looking to make something happen here for the defenders. This one swung through and missed. Stanley with his second strikeout of the day. Chip Chase, after that strikeout, now has 6 strikeouts through 4 innings. 6 strikeouts, only 1 hit and 1 run given up through those innings. And we will be back with you in a moment here on the Dordt Media Network.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
Welcome back now to Open Space Park here in Sioux Center on this fine Monday evening. Dordt defenders down 5-1 currently as Diego delivers the first pitch. This one grounded sharply to Jackson, who was able to field the hop. Pretty tough play to make there, but Jackson fields it well and delivers a strike across the diamond to Davis and retires Josh Mayers, the 2-hitter, the shortstop for this Mount Marty lineup. That will bring up Billy Hancock. Singled in his last at-bat, looking to do more of the same here. Just as a review, if you're just tuning in, this is the second game of this doubleheader between Dordt and Mount Marty. In the previous game, Dordt was defeated 4-5. Jungjoon Kim went 7 innings, 10 strikeouts, only 2 runs, 1 of them earned in those 7 innings. That 10 strikeouts brought him 2 shy of the single-season strikeout record as Billy Hancock pops out to the shortstop Carrick there. After Kim, Chaz Gothard came in, went 2.2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, and earned 3 strikeouts. He received the loss in that previous game. As this one is grounded to Davis, Davis pitches over to Benitez, and Benitez is able to get over to the base in time, and that brings our top of the 5th to a quick close. We'll be back with you in just a minute here at Open Space Park. Thank you for tuning in.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
Hello and welcome back to Sioux Center, Iowa for this bottom of the 5th inning. Stepping into the batter's box for the defenders will be number 29, Anthony Rodriguez. Rodriguez struck out in his first at-bat, looking to start the inning off on a good note for the defenders. As this one misses outside, bringing us to a 1-0 count. Rodriguez will be followed by Logan DeVries, and then Jason Carrig in this bottom of the 5th inning. Chip Chase with the delivery. This one, it sounded like Rodriguez got a piece of it, but swung through, and this will bring us to a 1-1 count. Just offering a bit of a review of the last game. I talked about some of Dordt's pitchers, but last game, the Mount Marty winning pitcher was Miles Brown. He went 9 innings with 13 strikeouts, 1 earned run, only 3 hits allowed in those 9 innings. There was also a save. Noah McCandles got the 1 inning save, gave up 2 runs in 1 inning. As this one is grounded up the middle, able to field it is Washawn. Washawn makes the throw over to first base and retires Rodriguez. That'll give us our first out of the inning. Bringing up Logan DeVries to the plate. DeVries also struck out in his first at-bat here. So Dordt looking to take a split of this double, looking to split this double header. This one misses outside. Some events coming up on Dordt University's campus. On Wednesday, there will be the spring main stage production. That'll take place at 7:30 in the Science Building. And then, of course, the track and field invites for both men and women on Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, those will be held in Yankton, South Dakota. And on Thursday, it'll be in Des Moines, Iowa. As this one is popped into shallow right field, Wishone will come and make the catch there as DeVries pops out to the second baseman there. Defenders quickly down to 2 outs in this 5th inning. Now stepping into the box for the defenders, number 1, the shortstop, Jason Carrig. Carrig grounded to the first baseman, Nunez, in his first at-bat. Swings through and misses this one. 0-1 count here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs, 5-1 is the score. Dordt looking to get some momentum going here in the bottom of the 5th. This one also swung through and missed by Carrig. Down 0-2 in the count now is Carrig, looking to battle back in this at-bat. Chip Chase goes into his windup and delivers. This one will miss badly outside. Carrig not biting. 1-2 is the count now. Carrig awaits the 1-2 pitch here. This one misses outside as well. This knots up the count. 2-2 now in the bottom of the 5th inning here. 2 outs for the defenders. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and lined into shallow center field. Carrig able to get a 2-out single. Looked like that more of a defensive swing, but able to place that one just perfectly into center field to earn the defenders their first hit of the inning and giving them some life here in the 5th. That will bring up Caden Davis. Davis struck out in his first at-bat, looking to keep this inning alive for the defenders. This one misses low, the first pitch. Hancock able to get in front of it, keep the runner on first, Carrick, from advancing. The defenders would like to get Carrick into scoring position so that theoretically any hit to the outfield has the potential to score him. Let's see if they decide to get him going here. This one misses high, bringing the count to 2-0. Although the defenders would like to get Carrick into scoring position, they probably will not send him now as they're down 4 runs, not 1. So that runner is needed at first base. You don't want to risk losing one of your first runners. And this one is lined into deep right center field. This one is going, and it is gone. Caden Davis absolutely crushed this one to right center field, just over by that light pole, right by the scoreboard. Absolute moonshot from Davis. That will be his 6th home run of the year, driving in his 7th home run of the year, driving in his 21st and 22nd RBIs. What a swing there from Davis. Compact, direct, right to the ball. And that one was almost a no-doubter, ladies and gentlemen. What a hit from Caden Davis. The defenders now cut the lead from 4-2. 5-3 is the new score after that moonshot from Davis, as this one is in there for a strike. Jackson stepping in, hoping to keep this inning going for the defenders. Been very productive thus far. Nice 2-out rally there for Dordt. Carrick, of course, with the single up the middle, followed by Davis's home run. Jackson awaits the 1-1. Chip Chase with the pitch. This one is swung on and lined straight backwards into the netting here behind home. One-two count here. Trevor Jackson looking to get something going. And this one is also lined into right field. This one's going to get down, and Jackson's going to get at least 2. Easy stand-up double for Jackson. He goes the other way, just pokes it down that right field line, and it goes all the way into the corner. Just in front of the warning track is where Koletsky was able to get the ball, turn and fire back, keep Jackson from advancing to third on that hit. So the defender's able to string 3 hits in a row here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. Big 2-out rally here. And now Mount Marty is going to have a quick meeting on the mound with their pitcher, Chip Chase. It does not look like they're pulling him yet, perhaps checking his composure, seeing where he's at, giving him a chance to breathe. Logan Harris stepping up to the plate. Harris struck out in his last at-bat, but he has a runner out there at second base. So runner in scoring position. Defenders looking to add on to what's already been a good inning for them, looking to cut this lead down even farther. Harris steps in. Hancock giving the signs to Chip Chase. Chase now operating from the stretch. This one is delivered, and a good breaking ball there by Chip Chase as Harris swings through the first pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 is the count here with the 2 outs for the defenders. Oh, 1 pitch now. Chip Chase with the delivery, and this one misses low, bring us evening up the account here. The count here up 1-1. Harris looked like he was going to offer at that one, but just able to hold up and check his swing successfully. So 1-1 count here for Harris. And the 1-1 here. This one swung on and line foul just over the Mount Marty bullpen. Go over by the football field over there. That one was hit hard, but Harris a little bit late on the pitch. 1-2 count now here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Defenders looking to cut into that lead. This one misses low as well. And so Harris able to battle a little bit in this at-bat. 2-2 is the count now. Harris, 17 RBIs on the year, looking to add another 1 or potentially 2 here for the defenders. This one misses up. So now a full count here. Full count has been reached by Harris, able to fight off some tough pitches. Good eye by Harris a few times this at bat. Full count, 3-2, 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. 5-3 is your score here at Open Space Park. The payoff, and this one is in there for a strike, and Harris will be caught looking. The pitch seemed to be a little bit low. Harris disagrees with the call, but not much you can do about that. So good pitch made by Chip Chase. That will be his 7th strikeout of the evening, and that will bring us to the top of the 6th inning. We'll be back with you in just a moment here on the Dordt Media Network.
You are watching the Dordt Media Network, a broadcast production produced by the students of Dordt University. Thank you for watching.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And today's broadcast sponsored by Ployne Publishing. Quality printing from design to delivery.
Welcome back here to Open Space Park here in the top of the 6th inning. Zane Sally steps in for his 3rd at-bat of the contest. Sally hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Just got him on the square of the back. And quickly, Diego is up 0-2 in this count, looking to put away Sally quickly. This one misses badly. Sanchez not able to block it. And it bounces back towards the Mount Marty on deck circle, excuse me. Forgive me for that. This one fouled off, keeping the account at 1-2. So the defenders have a double, as this one is grounded to Carrick over at shortstop. He makes a nice throw over to Davis at first base and retires Sally. 1 out now in the top of the 6th, and that will bring up Nico Nunez. So as I was saying, defenders with a doubleheader here today, looking to take 1 out of 2 as they lost the first game. They also have a doubleheader coming up on Friday against Northwestern, followed by another doubleheader on Saturday, also against Northwestern. Those will be at 4 and 6:30 here at Open Space Park on Friday, as well as 1 and 3 here on Saturday. You should tune in to those as the Red Raiders face the Defenders. Red Raiders having a very good season so far. They're 5th in their conference. 1-2 count, swung through and missed by Nunez, and Diego quickly puts down the first two batters for this Mount Marty lineup here in the top of the 6th inning. Benitez now with 6 strikeouts on the day, as this one is grounded to Jackson. Jackson makes a throw over to Davis, and Mount Marty goes 1-2-3. Benitez gets out of the inning in, I think, 8 pitches. We will see you back in a moment here in the Dordt Media Network as Dordt attempts to make a comeback and split this doubleheader here on Monday night against Mount Marty. We'll see you in a minute.
Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313. Hello and welcome back here to Open Space Park on the bottom of the 6th inning here on this contest between Mount Marty and the Dordt Defenders. In between innings, Mount Marty brought in a new pitcher. It was now pitching for Mount Marty is number 12, Heston Williams, 2.7 ERA, 1-0 record in 13 appearances, 19 innings pitched with 14 strikeouts. Opposing hitters are hitting 167 thus far against Williams. And making a nice play at third is Elites, who's able to recover and make the throw and retire Christensen quickly. Very nice play there by Elites. He was brought to his knees trying to field the grounder, but then was able to quickly make the throw from his knees, somehow able to muster up the strength and get it across the diamond to Nunez. So, Defenders now with 1 out in this bottom of the 6th inning. This will bring up their 3-hitter, Juan Sanchez. Sanchez also grounded out to the third baseman in his previous at-bat, looking to do some damage here for the Defenders. This one is in for a strike. Catches the outside corner. Nice fastball from Williams. As stated, Williams 2.75 ERA in 19 innings. Been a good year for Williams so far. Defenders looking to put up a few runs here in the 6th, though, trying to disrupt what's been a good pitching performance from this Mount Marty staff thus far. Sanchez swings through the 1-1 pitch and misses, bringing us to a 1-2 count. 1-2 count now with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-5. Defenders are trailing Mount Marty. The 1-2 delivery swung on and lined into left field. This one is back, and it is way out of here into the trees back in left field. And Sanchez strikes and hits a absolute moonshot out to left field. That one well into the trees. Sanchez providing the spark the Defenders needed here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Great plate appearance here from Sanchez with 2 strikes as well. What a swing there by Sanchez. I mean, he got a hold of everything there, and he knew it. Left fielder Mares ran back as if he might field that ball, but it was about 30 feet over his head, well into those trees, as I said. Nice hit there by Sanchez, and that cuts the lead to just 1 for Mount Marty. 4-5 game now here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Stanley stepping in, looking to continue the momentum that Dordt now has, and Williams quickly calls for a mound visit from his catcher, Billy Hancock. Hancock will run out there for a quick conference with Williams. So the defenders with 2 home runs thus far in this game. Caden Davis with the first one in this previous inning, driving in 2, and then was followed by Sanchez's absolute moonshot this inning. Sanchez, that's just his 3rd home run of the year, and drove in his 13th RBI. But as we clearly just saw a few moments ago, Sanchez possesses a great amount of power when he squares it up and connects with the ball. 0-1 is the count here. Stanley awaiting the 0-1 delivery. This one missing down low. Bring us to a 1-1 count here. This is the exact same score as our previous game in the first doubleheader, in the first game of the doubleheader. However, that score was only achieved as this one is lined to the shortstop, Cordes, who's able to make a nice jumping play and able to secure the catch. Good reaction time there by Cordes. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 6th, and this will bring up Anthony Rodriguez. As I was saying, though, this is the exact same score as our first game of the doubleheader, although that was in 10 innings. Here we are in the bottom of the 6th with the exact same score as Stanley swings through this first pitch. 0-1 is the count now. Defenders looking to put up another run or so, perhaps in this inning, if possible. Rodriguez, in his last at-bat, grounded out to the second baseman. Kind of checks his swing here, kind of half committing to the swing. However, that was in for a strike anyway, and now the count quickly drops to 0-2 in favor of Williams. Williams looking to get out of this inning with just 1 run. This one misses down low. Rodriguez not biting on the pitch out of the zone from Williams. 1-2 now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 4-5 game here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As this one gets the corner and Rodriguez goes down looking. Williams gets his first strikeout of the game and is able to get out of the inning with just 1 run given up. However, the defenders cut the lead in half, now only trailing by 1 here going into the top of the 7th inning. We will see you in just a minute back here in the Dordt Media Network.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
Hello and welcome back here to Open Space Park. Thank you for tuning in today to this broadcast. This is now the top of the 7th and the second game of our double header. 5-4 game here. Mount Marty up by 1. The lead was cut in half thanks to a home run, the last inning from Juan Sanchez, as Diego Benitez misses low for the first pitch, bringing us to a 1-0 count. As I said, the Defenders have a 4-game series against Northwestern this weekend here at Open Space Park. We hope you tune back in for that one as well, as this one misses low. This Mount Marty team will go on to face Hastings on Friday and Saturday. 4-game series against them as well, as this one has popped up into shallow center field. Ranging over is DeVries, who gets on a knee and is able to secure the catch. DeVries moved a long way to make that catch. However, I believe that was the right decision for him to call off Carrick. He had a better angle on it coming in. So nice play there by DeVries. That will give us 1 out in this top of the 7th inning. Diego makes quick work of his first batter. And that one is also in there for a strike. 0-1 is the count now. Stepping in for Mount Marty is Cade Koletsky. Koletsky hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Bit of a controversial call there, as he appeared to have turned into it, and he is hit again. So Koletsky just a ball magnet tonight. This one, there is no argument about if it hit him. On the last one, there was a bit of a controversy whether he turned into it or not. This one, straight up just hit him, so another hit by pitch there. Diego operating from the stretch now, as Brandon Corderes comes in, steps up to the plate. He grounded out to Jason Carrick, the shortstop, last at bat. Looking to provide some insurance here for this Mount Marty team. This one is swung on and lined down the third baseline. However, it is just foul. Foot or so off of the third baseline. Fortunate break for the Defenders. It is just a long strike now. 0-2 the count here. Diego looking to limit this Mount Marty lineup before any damage is done here in the top of the 7th. This one misses high, bringing us to a 1-2 count. As I was saying, though, we do have another doubleheader here on Friday evening, as this one misses low and almost gets by Sanchez. However, he was able to get just enough glove on it to keep it from going all the way to the backstop. Important for the Defenders to keep that runner at first base. A runner in scoring position provides a much bigger threat. 2-2 is the count now. So, as I was saying, please tune in at 4 o'clock for the first game of the doubleheader against Northwestern on Friday, as this one is fouled just right back in front of Sanchez. Tosses the ball back to Benitez. Two-two count now once again. We'll do it all over again here. Benitez comes set and delivers this, and this one is lined into left field and will be fair. Digging for third is Koletsky, who is able to get there, and that will be a 1-out double for Brandon Corderes. So now runners on second and third for this Mount Marty team. Dangerous situation for the Defenders. Coach Bacon will come out to the mound to have a visit with his starting pitcher. It doesn't look like they are pulling him quite yet, from my understanding. I could be wrong. Looks like he is simply assessing his composure and whether his stamina, whether he can go on or not. Once again, dangerous situation here for the Defenders. Runners on second and third. They already have a 1-run deficit. They would like to keep it at 1 run, a 2 or 3 run lead for Mount Marty Defender team. Bacon decides to keep Benitez in, starting to trust his senior starter here. Benitez has gone all 7 innings, well, 6 1/3 innings thus far. Benitez on the day, giving up 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 unearned run, I believe. That one is in there for a strike, so getting ahead quickly is Benitez. 0-1 is the count here. Benitez delivers this one chopped to the first baseman, Davis. Davis has to quickly get over to first base and does get there. Davis with a nice play. He looked back the runner at third, kept the run from getting in for Mount Marty, and then quickly hustled back to first and beat out Mares, the shortstop. So good play there by Davis. And that will bring up Billy Hancock. It looks like the defenders are intentionally walking Hancock. Probably a good decision there. Hancock has been the hot hand at the plate so far. And now this Mount Marty team will bring in a pinch runner. That will be number 1, Noah Moon. He came in for Hancock as well in the former game. Moon with 21 stolen bases on the year, with only getting caught 3 times. Certainly a threat on the base paths. Has a lot of speed. So Benitez, with the bases loaded here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning, will face Bodie Waller as Waller fouls this one back. Waller, if you'll remember, hit the lone home run for Mount Marty today. Solo home run back in the 2nd inning. Benitez looking to keep that from happening here, though. No runs have been scored yet in this top of the 7th by Mount Marty. Dangerous situation. Benitez looking to maneuvers with, as this one has popped into shallow center field, and it looks like Harris is going to be able to roll him over for it. He does get there, and Benitez is able to get out of the inning with no runs scored. Couple hits, 3 men left on base for the defenders, but they get out of it. Benitez being celebrated by his teammates, and now we'll be back with you in just a minute for the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if the defenders can make a comeback here at Open Space Park in the 2nd game of the doubleheader. We'll be back in a minute. Thank you for tuning in to Dordt Media Network. Hello and welcome back here to Open Space Park in the bottom of the 7th inning here. Defenders have their 6, 7, and 8 spot coming up. Logan DeVries, Jason Carrick, followed by Caden Davis. DeVries stands in and takes a strike on the outside corner. That one looked like it might have been a little bit outside, but the home plate umpire let it go for a strike. So defenders down 1 run here in the bottom of the 7th. This one misses low, bringing us to a 1-1 count. Down 1 run here in the bottom of the 7th inning, looking to make a comeback Williams comes set. This is second inning now. This one misses upstairs and outside a little bit. 2-1 is the count now. Kerrigan his last at bat, DeVries in his last at bat flew out to the second baseman in shallow right field. Swings through this one. Good looking swing there, but just a little bit in front of it. 2-2 is the count now for DeVries. Williams comes set. Operates from the stretch, even without runners on base. This one misses high, bringing us to a full count. So, DeVries able to work a full count, and now Williams will stand in for the payoff pitch here. 3-2 is the count, no outs. 4-5 score here in favor of Mount Marty. And this one is swung through and missed by DeVries. So Williams able to earn his second K of the evening. Gets a crucial first out for Mount Marty. Now the defenders hoping that Carrig can step up and deliver here in the bottom of the seventh. Carrig singled to center field in his last at bat, looking to do something similar here and kick off the inning for this defender team. Carrig awaits the first pitch of that bat. This one in there for a strike. Nice location there by Williams, just on the inside part of the plate against Carrig. This one lined through the gap between the third baseman and shortstop, and Carrig able to earn another hit, another single in this game. He had one single to the center fielder, and then now a single to left field. So Carrig with a vital first hit, getting a base runner on for the defenders, bringing up Caden Davis. Davis in his last at bat in the fifth inning hit a home run to right center field. Perhaps he can repeat it here in the bottom of the seventh. This one misses low. Davis able to get ahead in the count, 1-0. Let's see if the defenders decide to send Carrig or not. They are down 1 run, so getting him into scoring position would be a big move for them. However, it is also risky. Hancock has a good arm behind the plate. Carrig on the year, just 3 stolen bases, got caught 1 time, so he does have some speed. 1-1 count here. This one misses low, just bounces out in front of Hancock. Nice piece of catching there, though. He's able to keep it in front of him. He's able to get his glove to block it from going all the way back to the backstop. Hancock has had an impressive display behind the plate so far. Carrig takes his lead at first, and Davis awaits the 2-1 pitch. This one misses inside, so 3-1 count now. Davis threatening to walk, and also is able to earn himself a hitter's count here. He can more or less choose a pitch to swing at or decide to let one go for ball 4. So 3-1 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Carrig on first base. And this one excuse me, it does not miss low. It is in there for a strike. That will bring the count to full. It looked like Davis thought the pitch was low. From my vantage point, it seemed like it might have been low as well. However, I am not down there on the field, so 3-2 count here now. Full count, 1 out. Runner on first base, 4-5 score here. Davis swings on and pops this one, and this one will drift foul. Davis able to extend the at-bat here. So the count remains 3-2, and we will do it all over again. Williams looks in, gets the pitch from his catcher, Hancock. Comes set, and delivers the payoff. This one swung on and fouled left as well. So Davis having himself a nice at-bat. able to fight for 7 pitches so far, and will receive the 8th in just a second here. Williams ready to deliver the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one comes inside, and Davis able to fight it off. That was a good pitch by Williams. Caden Davis, impressive piece of hitting there to just be able to fight it off and make a glance foul. So Davis keeping the at-bat alive. Now we await the 9th pitch of the at-bat from Williams. The pitch. This one swung on and fouled off again. Davis just scrapping and fighting for his life on this at-bat. Able to fight off some tough pitches from Williams. Williams throwing his full arsenal of pitches here in attempts to retire Davis. Davis awaits the 3-2 once again. Williams, the 10th pitch of the at-bat. This one is grounded to the third baseman. Goes to second, over to first, and Davis, will he beat it? No, Davis cannot beat it. And that will bring an abrupt ending to this thriller of a game. Nice play there by Elites. He was able to quickly get the ball out of his glove, deliver it to Wishan, who was able to turn and deliver it to Nunez. 5-4-3 double play to wrap up this game. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was a blast to be here and be able to do this play-by-play for you guys. The Defenders losing both of these games in the doubleheader 5-4. One in the 10th inning, one here in the 7th inning, as you guys just saw. Final stat line here. Defenders, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, 3 earned runs, 1 unearned run. And then Mount Marty, 5 runs, 6 hits. Diego Benitez goes all 7 innings, 6 strikeouts, 5 earned runs. And getting the win for this Mount Marty team will be Clayton Chipchase. He left with the lead, and the save will go to now Williams, Heston Williams, who will now earn his 3rd save of the year. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Please tune in on Friday as well at 4 p.m. for a doubleheader against our Red Raiders here in Sioux Center, Iowa, as Dordt looks to end off the season on a high note with a 4-game stint against the Red Raiders. Thank you guys once again for listening. We will see you on Friday.